Hey, how you doing? So, a slight precursor to this vlog. You're about to watch the very angry rant of a teenage girl. I'm going to tell you something, and I might be wrong about some of those things. That doesn't mean I didn't do my research. And you may think I'm wrong about some of these things, when really it's a matter of opinion, not fact. This vlog is very capable of making you angry. And I don't want people to be angry at me. I'm angry at me. Right now I'm just mad at the world and at people. And I'd rather not think about it. But a lot of people are, so here's my say in it. Okay, what happened last night in Texas was all about this one bill, SB 5, which is an abortion bill. And if you want to know more about that, you can go read it, because I'm not going to explain it to you. Anyway, for the most part, everybody agrees, for the most part, that this bill was a bad idea. A really bad idea. For those of you who aren't familiar with what filibustering is, it's basically extending a debate so you can talk about an issue, which is what happened yesterday. Senator Winnie Davis filibustered about this one bill. Basically, she was standing there saying, this bill is wrong. The big, terrifying, controversial part that happened was when the vote finally took place. And according to the law, you can't vote on these things past midnight on Tuesday, because those are the days specifically reserved for bills. Anyway, the vote finished taking place at 12:03, which means that it's invalid and that the bill didn't pass. But these tricky dicks in Congress decided to try and pull a fast one and say that we did get it done in time before midnight, which was inaccurate. They got it done at 12:03. Of course, this was outrageous, because you didn't get it done. You're cheating. You're breaking the law to get your freaking point across. And that's not right. Anyway, so after a big uproar, thank you, U.S. people, for taking an opinion and shit like this, because if you didn't protest, this would have passed. And a lot of people would be upset about that. The bill did end up getting killed, so good. And one of the reasons that the vote took so long is because we had people sitting in the balcony watching, and they were cheering. They were being very boisterous to show their point. And I think it's a little upsetting that we have to actually be present to show our point. We're supposed to elect our senators to share our opinion for us. And the fact that we have to be in the room to tell them what we want is so wrong. We chose you because you are our voice. We didn't choose you because we think your voice is superior. I understand why a lot of people don't vote, because with events like this happening, it seems like it doesn't matter. One of the most important things you can do is vote and be educated when you are voting. I cannot stress this enough. If you don't like what's going on in the government, change it. We have that power. We fought over 100 years ago in 1776 we fought for our voice to be heard. And now we need the same thing to happen again if shit like this is going to happen. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and talk about feminism, because some people are a little confused about what feminism is. I hate the stigma that comes with being a feminist. People assume you're a feminazi, which I frankly don't have anything against that. Feminism is the belief that females and males are equal. I know that's such a hard concept because we're not fighting to say we're better than someone else. Whoa! People can believe they're on the same plane as other people. This is fantastic news. We fought for so many years to prove that people who have a different skin color were still a person. So why do we need to prove now that females who come in all the same skin colors as males are people who deserve to be equal? And for anyone who believes that females and males are equal right now, you are so wrong. It hurts. Let's talk about some ways that females are lesser than males. First off, the pay gap. That's a big gap. Second off, most insults that I can think of somehow degrade women, even inadvertently. First off, calling someone a slut or a whore is... You never hear someone call a guy a slut or a whore. And, like, one time I asked my friend about that, and she's like, yeah, I like to call guys sluts because, you know, it even degrades them farther. And I'm like, why? It's like calling someone a girl, or calling someone a pussy. A pussy is a vagina. Why is a vagina weak? If I kick a guy in the balls, he's going to be in pain. You kick me in the vagina, I'd be good to go, man. I'd give birth through that thing. Let's explain the pain of childbirth real quick. Your vagina dilating is about the same as you stretching your nostril 2 inches. Go ahead, try and stretch your nostril 2 inches. Then you can shut up, okay? Okay. Also, common expressions like, oh, that sucks, oh, that blows. What do you think those refer to? Blowjobs. They refer to blowjobs. Who usually gives blowjobs? Women. Because that is the inferior position. I'm sorry for trying to make the man I love feel good. I didn't know that was a crime. Sorry, I'll just go ahead and beat him. Like you beat us. In light of recent events, your book of the week is When Everything Changed by Gail Collins. If you are a feminist, read this book. If you want to know what feminism's all about, read this book. If you want to think how much nicer your life is now than it was in, like, the 50s, read this book.
Fools fall in love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them too